So I don't want to start every video with something like, what is up, YouTube? Because that's what everybody does. Or we could say, let's get into it. And I'm not that guy. Today I'm super excited because I downloaded Neural DSP's new Soldano 100 amp simulation. I'm a huge Neural DSP fan. I saw this video on YouTube. It's been a while. And it was Adam Nolly Get Good, and it was just a song that he wrote for his plugin that I didn't know anything about. And so I checked it out, and it was super badass. So I downloaded the demo for his archetype Nolly from Neural DSP, and dug it big time. Then I started getting into him a little more, and was introduced to Periphery and Misha Mansour. Then I started getting into Get Good drums. Their drums are pretty spectacular for like heavy metal, hard rock guys. I'm sure they do well for other genres as well, but for me, that's the tone I'm looking for. Like, I don't have to jack with it anymore. It's just there. And this is not a sponsored video. I'm just a huge fan. So when I found out yesterday that they were coming out with the Soldano 100 model, I guess you call it a model, maybe a simulation. Super excited because all of these influences of mine, that's what they played in the 80s. The guys from Whitesnake, the guys from Rat, you even had players like Eric Clapton, Mark Knopfler, which I don't really listen to those guys much. I know that's probably sacrilege to say, but I'm just not that's not where I cut my teeth. I cut my teeth with George Lynch, who played Soldano, and Warren DeMartini. Nuno Betancourt used the Soldano on Three Sides to Every Story. I think, I could be wrong. It might be Waiting for the Punchline, but I think it's Three Sides. And Three Sides is an amazing album. Eddie Van Halen used the Soldano after his Marshall messed up, and then he went and designed his 5150 loosely based on the Soldano head, which is really cool. I was super fortunate. I got to meet Mike Soldano early 2000s at the Summer NAMM show, whichever one was in LA, not Nashville. I think so, Summer NAMM. Super nice guy. And just his amp has that sound, like you know it when you hear it. I know that it's loosely based on other amplifiers, but I think he took an amazing product and then made it better. So what I've done, I've downloaded it, I've installed it. I haven't turned it on yet. So you're going to hear it at the same time that I do. So we're just going to see what happens. I've got my Strat out today. I'm not playing my Les Paul because my Strat needs some love. It's got the Andy Timmons set of pickups in it. So it's a little round. It's not super bright like most of the 80s stuff, but I have a feeling it's going to be awesome. Forgive me if I'm a little excited. I've had a whole lot of coffee today. I think this is like cup number 4. And sorry if you heard me swallowing that. That was probably gross. All right, so what I'm going to do is switch to this. I'll probably zoom out a little bit. Or zoom into that beautiful Mesa Boogie right there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I'm actually having some trouble with the Boogie right now. I had it retubed and worked on not long ago, but it's acting funky. All right, so everything's up. Let me grab my Strat. Someone was asking me the other day about this Strat, and the poor thing is a Frankenstein. It doesn't have a single original component other than the body. The neck everything is different. Neck, tuners, pickups, pick guard, all the electronics. I wore this guitar out. All right, so let's start this bad boy up and see what happens. You can tell I'm a Neural DSP fan. There's the Nolly, there's the Plenty, and now the Soldano. Actually, when I installed it, I opened it up, I fixed my settings real fast, but I have not played a single note through this yet, so. That's pretty fat. All right, so Neural DSP, their presets from the factory are really good. Let's see if I know any of these artists. If you're any of these artists and you're watching this, I'm sorry. I think that's the bassist from Periphery, maybe? No, they don't have a bass player. Who is this? I think he played with Plenty. Anyway, I don't know. I could be wrong. So don't hold that against me. But let's just listen to some of the factory settings. That's pretty fat. I think I'm going to turn it up in my headphones just a tad. Let me turn these up. I wish I could have the microphone on while I was listening to it in the room. I might need to get better headphones. These I don't mix on them. I think they're supposed to be flat, but they don't. I want exciting headphones. I need to stop drinking that coffee. All right, ambient. Let's see. That's pretty nice. Neural does a really good job of having post-processed ready tones. Whenever I'm just writing or tracking, whenever I'm just writing, I like to use their presets. Whenever I'm tracking, I turn off all the post stuff. Matter of fact, let's talk through the plugin itself. I love the way Neural DSP, all of their software looks the same, so you don't have a new learning curve for each amplifier. This head is very familiar. Everybody knows this is what it looks like. All right, so at the top of all the Neural plugins, you've got your input effects, compressor, 2 overdrives, chorus. Then you've got the amplifier itself, a 9-band EQ, speakers, and you can change the mic for either side, and you can also grab it and move it in and put it where you want it. It's very nice. And then you've got your post preamp effects, delay and reverb. All of their software is set up like this. It's really easy to use, and I've been really impressed with the quality of their audio. It's a little brittle. I wonder if the bright switch is on. Nope, it is off. Maybe I don't get to have a bright switch there. I'm not going to play a bunch of other people's riffs, but I just want to get a feel for what it sounds like. Boxy rock. I know I'm going to go on and on about how much I like their plugins, but they just feel good. Ooh, it changed to purple if it has a zebra stripe in there. That's nice. I like that. Dotted eighths. But if you distorted that up, you could. I need a volume pedal. Oops, I skipped one. Crunch. just feels like an amp. That tone probably would sound really good doubled. I don't do arpeggios. It's about as close as I come. Probably nice for apparently I'm in a White Lion mood today. I think Vito Bratta played these as well. I bet that has both overdrives. No, just the one. Holy cow. That's massive. I might have to get the baritone out for that one. I think Cantrell played these for a little while. I really want to check out the Friedman, his version. See what that sounds like with a little delay. Lots of reverb. Pretty cool. That's nice. That reverb's fast. Let's turn it off, see what it sounds like. Ah, I just realized my fat face was all over the Let me shrink this down a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Big fat head. There we go. Let's see this. I'll back off the gain. Bring the volume down a little bit. just a little much. I'd really like to hear that in a mix instead of just by itself. I bet it cuts really well. I'll have to play that on a Les Paul. That's nice. It's big. It's not tight. Not that one anyway. Pretty cool. Oh, another thing about the Neural DSP stuff, tuner built in, which is really nice. And it comes muted now, which is great. I wish that they made that where it was a remembered state. So if you wanted it muted every time you clicked on it, it stayed muted. But with the Plenty and the Nolly, they don't do that. Nobody wants to hear, well, I say nobody wants to hear a guitar being tuned. Stacked, oh yeah, that's, yeah. Slapback delay. That's all right. So that's the factory presets. I think they're all fine. This crunch stood out as a really good recording. There's a lot of clarity in it. Let's see the amp settings on that one. So I guess when it's grayed out, you can't manipulate it. I wonder what that's about. Like, so I can't bring the overdrive up on the master here. I may have to look into that. See, yeah, see it switched. All right, let's just pick one of these and let's see what this is. I bet the baritone would sound good on that one. Matter of fact, let's find out. So I've only had this guitar for a few weeks. I haven't really gotten used to it yet. Yeah, that's nice and tight. Still hadn't gotten used to playing it. All right, let's see. Let's tune this bad boy up. fat. Wow. That's my favorite tone yet. That might be the guitar. It just makes you want to play aggressive. I like that tone a lot. All right, let's just grab another one. Let's go here. And I don't want clean. I love this guitar rhythms. The clean tones on it are incredibly lacking. I think this guitar was built for a particular thing. Actually, somebody else could probably make the clean tones sound really good. I can't. I've tried. All right, let's pick this one and let's see lead. Well, that's a bit much. Wonder how many of these tones are close to other tones. You know what I mean? Like, does this Just Crunch sound like one of Jamie Slay's? Well, anyway, you kind of get the gist. I am a fan of the Soldano head. Anyway, that's it. You should download the demo. They have I can't remember if it's 7 days or 14 days, but it's definitely anything Neural DSP makes. They've got Gojira. They have a Bossy. I haven't tried either one of those out. The Gojira stuff's a little heavy for me. The Plenty and the Nolly, I think, should be mainstays of any guitarist. They're just, especially for practicing, which sounds funny, as a recording artist, funny way to put it. I like them. They sound great, but I normally, and I guess this is common knowledge, you just turn all the effects off. Maybe there's some overdrive and some EQ, but the delay and the reverb comes after. But for practicing, you plug in, you find the preset, and you just play. All right, so let's find, I'll do this without my headphones. Let's find a track. So there's a guy on YouTube, and this video is not about him, but it's called Backing Tracks by Tim. And they're well produced and they're well written. They're long enough for you to get into a groove. But he's got this huge library of backing tracks, and I think it was $20, maybe. So let's find us So I'll put a link in the description to the demo for this Neural DSP plugin. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Another cool thing, when I bought it today, they automatically applied a return customer discount or promo code, and it saved me a good chunk of change. Basically, I think new it was 119, 129, and I paid 90 for it. For me, having access to a Soldano 100 tone is totally worth $90. I don't have to buy the amp. They can get expensive. The Soldano 30 is probably pretty cool. Well, I have a buddy who's got the 100. I should grab it, bring it over here, and do a comparison. Or just go to their studio and do it. That's a good idea. Matt, that's what we're doing. I'm coming to Supernova, and we're going to plug this bad boy up and compare it. But yeah, for the money, for the ease of use, I'm not a studio tweaker guy. I don't like grabbing the microphone and moving it 2 millimeters and going back and playing again and listening and then moving it some more and on the cone, off the cone, on axis, off. I'm just not that guy. I should be. It's just never intrigued me. I like simplicity. One of my favorite things about the SLO-100 is you plug it in, you turn it on, you put a SM57 in the same spot that you've been putting it since you were 12, and you're done. You're good to go. And that consistency for me is it allows me to stay in a creative brain. And I'm getting way off topic here, but when I'm in the studio writing, I get distracted by being an engineer, having to learn the software. And I know there's a million guitarists out there who know all this stuff inside and out. I'm not whining. I'm just talking. But when I get into this technical brain, it takes me out of my creative brain, and so I'm not emotionally attached to what I'm playing. For those of you who know me, you know I don't write solos. I don't learn things. That's why I mess up all the time. It's strictly an emotional attachment for me to whatever I'm hearing. Whatever emotion that is that I want to elicit based on what I'm hearing, that's what I play. I hear everything in half steps and whole steps and semitone. Yeah, it's not, here is a major. I just don't think like that. I think, anyway, I'm digress. I like the fact that with Neural DSP, you plug it in, you pick a tone, you're good to go. It's great for practice. When you get ready to record, you make a few modifications and then you roll on. I'm going to write a song, probably beginning of next week, using this plugin. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully I'll have it out Monday or Tuesday. I appreciate you guys listening. Thank you to my patrons. My Patreon is up. I'll try to put a link somewhere, maybe in the description. I really appreciate your support. I don't take it lightly. It's very meaningful to me, your support and your love. If you're new to the channel, I'm new to live streams, and I'm just starting to do reviews and stuff like that. It's mainly been about our separate studios. If you haven't seen that, check that out. And anyway, thanks again. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.